Hi folks, Rich Bassini from rjbassini.com coming to you today with some new items I got, some Christmas stuff, and I just want to go over it with you really quick. This is a sneak preview for Friday's listings. So if you want to get stay on top of these things, check out the listings tomorrow, sometime late morning, maybe afternoon. These items that you see will be listed, so I just thought I'd share it with you. So let's get started. First, we have these old records. Peter Pan, right? They're both the same, Captain Hook, but I got to find out the years of these things. They're old. They're records, and you can see they were never played. The inner part's still there. The center part thing there, over here. It was never taken. It was never played. You could see that. So I have some Disney stuff, and I think you're gonna like it. I think you're gonna like quite a few of the things I'm gonna be showing you soon, today. So let's put that on the side. Here, I didn't want to get rid of it. It's a Disney box. It's just a box, Mickey on it. You can see it. I don't want to open it up because it's new. It's a new box, but you can see it. Whatever. There you go. Oops, upside down. Oh, well, there you go. So we got that going on. Plus, I have some old records. Disneyland records, actually, and they're illustrated. When you open them up, they have the pictures in there. I don't like to handle too much because they are kind of old, like that. See, it's an illustrated album. The record, some of the records on these things are okay. There's one I think that has a scratch on it, and I believe it still will play. I don't know if it'll skip. This one's pretty clean. Not sure which one it is, but I know one of them has it. But if you are a collector of these type of records, they are from Disneyland. Well, they're Disneyland records. I don't know if they're from actually Disneyland, but they're Disneyland records. And you might want to check into this here. The album itself is in pretty decent condition. I don't know how old this thing is, so I really can't tell you. You can see it says Disneyland record up there. Okay, the back of it's got that on there. I guess that's the pictures that are in there, maybe. Okay, you got that going on for that one anyway. Then we have another one, Sleeping Beauty. This one here, the edges on this thing are a little rough here. You can see it, they're a little rough, faded, worn. I'm not sure. This is Sleeping Beauty, and again, it's got the Disney record. I got to look at the years on it. Some of them say this one says 1950. I think there's two that are 1969, and this one here is 1958. This one here, at least that's what it says on the back of the cover right here. I don't know if you can see that. Let's get her up there close. See the copyright? There you go. It's focused in 1958. Okay, and the other one, the Snow White, was 69. And same thing. You have the pictures in there. The booklet, whatever. See. A storybook, I guess. I don't know if you read it with the record, I guess. But anyway, you get the gist of it, though. You get the idea what it's all about. Okay. When things are all like this, I don't like to handle them too much because I'm always afraid something's going to happen. Let me just see if this is the record, because I know there's one that has a scratch on it. Okay, I don't know if it's this one here. Let's see. No, I don't think it's this one. This one's pretty clean, as you can see it. Alright, it's pretty clean. I remember years ago, people would tell you, whenever you're handling records, hold them on the sides. Never touch them because you can ruin them, whatever. So, try to do that. The jacket on here is pretty decent. And this is the one from 1958, Sleeping Beauty. Okay. Here's another one. Now this one here, if I'm not mistaken, it says 1969. Oh, you hear it is copyright. Well, it says copyright 1969 film. It's Cinderella. Same thing, story and the songs. And again, this might be the one that has a scratch on the record. Excuse me. This one here is the same thing. The booklet, the story booklet with it. Okay. Booklet. This one I think is the one with the scratch on it. Let's see. But again, like I said, if you're a collector of these, you might want to add this to your collection. You might say, well, I can't play if it's got a scratch on it. quite sure I seen one with a scratch on it. Oh yeah, maybe you can see it in here now. Well, I'm going to put it in the description, but I always like to do the videos. There is a scratch over here somewhere. You see the camera's not picking it up. I'm using a webcam. But there is a scratch on it. You know, it's funny. Sometimes records do play, depending how deep the scratch is. You know, if it's not that deep, I think it still will play. I don't know. I'm not telling you this to make a sale. Believe me. That's your discretion if you want to buy it or not. But this is pretty decent. I mean, you know, it's a little freighted on the edge up there. But you got to figure this one here says, well, it says copyright 1969. So that's what you got going on here. Okay. It seems like I'm doing a lot of Mickey this month. Here we got a Mickey Walt Disney World Mission Space Frisbee. Brand new in the case, right? I guess I don't think these were stuffed in the cereal box because it says, oh no, Kellogg's, there you go. But I'm just saying, I thought it was like, at first it was a cereal box, but it's Eggo. I guess Eggo sponsored them, whatever. I don't know the year on this thing here. Like I said, it's brand new, rubber, and Mickey Frisbee. Okay. I guess we'll start with the Mickey collection here. All right. Then I got these here. I got to look up. I'm not sure how old these are. These are considered, well, I think they're vintage dolls or little rubber figurines. I'm going to probably put them up separate because I was going to put them all as a pair. I don't know if anyone's going to want to buy 2 Donald Ducks. So I'll probably end up putting these up separate. But why I got your attention with these, I will put them up probably separate. But if you decide to buy all 3, you know, I do combine shipments. So you'll get a better deal like that if you do want to buy all 3 or 2, whatever. It's up to you. But I'm going to put them up separate because, like I said, not everybody might want to buy two Disney Donald Ducks. But remember, I offer combined shipments. So if you're interested in these little rubber figurines, you know, please let me know. Okay? So we got these guys going on. I'm going to put them over here. Righty. And I got this. These seem to sell. I mean, people seem to like these things. I don't know, collectors, whatever. But it's a candy dispenser. I gotta get over here. There we go. It's a candy dispenser. He's pretty clean, considering. He might have a little scuff mark somewhere on the side here. I think along over here. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. He's got like a little scuff mark over here. But overall, as you can see in the video, he is pretty somewhat clean. I mean, you know, I do clean him up if they're dusty, but he is pretty clean. I mean, you know, it doesn't look like he was an abused toy. Okay? It's pretty clean, considering. We got him going on. Let me put him over here. All right. Got a little Tonka truck. Push this lever down, and the wheels roll. Tonka. It's pretty clean. Might have like little. It's got minor wear mark over here, as you can see on the screen here. See? Okay. So we got going on there. Little Tonka toy. Okay. Believe me, we got more to go yet, folks. We're getting there, but we got more to go. I picked up these here, 1 each. There are a whole bunch of these things. I didn't buy a whole lot of them. It's the Star Trek Next Generation Collector's Edition. That's what it is. Cyborg, Next Phase, whatever. The case is pretty clean. You can see it's clean pretty much all the way around. These are really, considering they're really in pretty decent, really clean shape, I have to honestly say. Outside of this one here, it's got a little ding on it. Actually, it's got a little crack on it. But, I mean, considering they're clean, I mean, if you look at the inside, it's pretty clean, right? The VHS is clean. Take it out. Okay. I'm sorry, you got to hold it upside down here. Everything's opposite here. There you go. So we got that going on. All right. Next one we got Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Same thing. This is pretty clean. This one doesn't have any cracks on the side. Okay, you can see it's pretty clean, the case. This is what it is. Okay. Back of it. And there's the side. Okay. And we got the tape. The tape itself looks pretty clean, considering what I see. There you go. Whole thing. Yeah. Tape is pretty clean. Alright. We got that going on. Okay. Let's move right along. We'll put these back over here for now. Alright. This is probably one of my favorite things I picked out over here in the thrift store. It's the 12 Days of Christmas. Now, what I like about the book is big. This is well over 12 inches, as you can see. Here's the ruler. I mean, I have a tape measure too, but you can see here's the ruler. So look at the size of this thing. It's pretty big. Okay, you can see. You know what I like about it? Check this out. Ready? Tell me that ain't nice. Does that put you in the spirit? I know it puts me in the spirit. The only thing I noticed over here is the paper's a little bowed out over here. I don't know how old this thing is either. It might have a date on it. Oh, okay, 1996 USA. Whoops. So that's what's going on over here. Otherwise, this is in pretty clean condition. Your little winder's back here. All right, there's your winder. There's the date I was talking, 1996. All right, that's the side of it, the side. All right. Let's see what else. Right over here is a little red mark. Right there. Okay, right over there. Considering it's not that bad a condition, it's got a little ding over there, dent. See it there? A little dent. But I like it because it's so nice. I just like the way it is. I don't know if people will take these things off and hang them up on a tree. I wouldn't. I don't know if it's meant to do that. I guess you can. But just the idea, you know, it's nice to have. It's a nice thing. And it really does put you in the spirit though, right? Okay, enough with that. All right, let's put this guy over here. All right, now I get to the stuffed animals. Back to that again. Here we have a Snoopy, a Macy Snoopy. I got to measure him up. He's got to probably be, I don't know, 18 inches. He's got a nice wool, knitted sweater. Nice earmuffs that do come off. Well, they're stitched to his head here, but they're regular earmuffs, see, like that. Okay, I forget that little, I can't remember that little bird's name again. Anyway, that's what you got going on here. Okay, and he's a Macy's. He's a Macy's doll. And that's basically with that. So we got him going on. Here we have a little M&M rabbit guy, whatever, with glasses. He's probably like 5 inches tall, 6 inches tall. Well, it depends if you measure from here to here. But, you know, I don't measure the ears. I measure from head to toe. You got him going on. Okay. And we got, for those who like Mr. Potato Head, and we got this guy here from Toy Story. It's even got the little thing on there, Pixar, see? Mr. Potato Head. He doesn't do anything, folks, just a stuffed doll. But if you're a collector of them, and you want one, and you need this one here to add to your collection, you came to the right place. Okay, another Snoopy doll. Check him out. He's movable. He's got movable arms. Right? Oh no, does his head twist? I guess it does. Yeah, it does twist. Hey, it's movable. Wow, look at that. Okay. You got this little Snoopy doll, stuffed doll here. He's pretty clean from what I see, you know. And that's what you got going on with him. Okay. United Artists, Snoopy doll, stuffed dog. Anyway, you got him going on. And in regards to the stuffed animals, I think I got all of that. Check this out. Mr. Gingerbread Man. Check him out.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and nothing. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy
Nice, right? He's a nice little. He's nice if you like if you like the gingerbread man, you want to add him to your collection. And he's nice. He's pretty clean. You know, he's a pretty clean doll. Little hat on there, his little scarf, his little vest. Right? There you go. Nice. And the last two things I have, I have something else, but I'm going to just show you this here. I got this nice little teddy bear in a radio flyer wagon. Now, according to this thing sold at one point from Bath Body Works, $55. See it? $55. However, I'm not going to sell it for $55. I'm going to sell it for $65. No, I'm only kidding. I don't know. It's going to be a lot cheaper than that. I can tell you that. I'm not going to sell it for $55. But he is new. I mean, this is what you got going on with him. If it looks like there's a mess, I don't know. Like this is the, whoops. I don't know if you can see that, but let's put this down. I guess that's where they keep him so the bear don't fall out. It's not like dirty in there. It's like a piece of plastic. I think that's what holds him in. And this band here, well, this thing here, this ribbon, I don't know where exactly goes, but that's how it was. It's a real little, you know, the wheels move. You can actually push them around and stuff like that. It's an actual little wagon, little radio flyer wagon. And, you know, if you're interested in him, or this little bear with the Christmas tree, I don't think it's bent. Is it supposed to be bent like that? I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be like this. I don't know. And maybe that probably goes on the top over there. I don't know. I got to figure that one out. But anyway, that's what we got going on with him. And the last guy I got, well, as far as stuffed dolls or whatever, I got this nice Santa Claus with a little teddy bear and a wooden sleigh. Yeah, I got a little teddy. Yeah. Okay. The sleigh is wood. It's made of wood. Okay. I don't think he does anything, but that's what you got. The little hats there, whatever. And that's what you got going on with him. There you go. Probably see it better from a distance. There you go. That's what you got going on with him. He's got his little bag back here full of toys or whatever. And like I said, this sled is wood. It's a wooden sleigh. See, it's wood. And that's basically what we got going on with that. So I'll put him over here. Now the last thing I want to show you is I picked up this here is a Brookstone Cube radio for iPod, I guess. It's got the iPod thing. Here's the thing. I'm going to show you that it works. Well, I mean, I'm going to show you that it powers on. I can't get sound out of it. Oh, I got the other thing. First, before I get started, I just want to show you. I picked up these here too. These are like really nice earbuds. They're Iowa, and they work really great. They really are nice. And apparently, gotta get it that way. I don't know if you can see that, but they're nice earbuds. Iowa. Okay, I don't know if you can see that better. There you go. These play really nice. They were tested. They work fine. Okay. All right. Now, getting back to the Brookstone radio. I don't have a power adapter to give you. This is the one I always use. As you can see, it comes with multiple. Whoopsie. Oh, I'm dropping everything here. It comes with multiple connectors. So I use this here. I would give you this here, but I need this for my own because I test electronic stuff out. And for people who've been to my auction site, you know I always test out electronic things before I send them off and give people the option to whether they want to buy it or not. So I was able to plug this adapter in. I plug this one here. I have a cord here, and I'm going to plug it in over here. As you can see, it's plugged in. And now we're going to plug it in here. I can't get sound out of it. That's the problem. I can't get sound out of it. But I want to show you something over here. I don't know. Maybe it's for you to put. It's got auxiliary in. Well, there you go. It's got auxiliary out, in, FM, AM, and that's the DC power thing. I noticed the speaker, and I think the speaker's on the side. Now, I'm not too familiar with this, how it works. I don't know if if anything's burnt out, I never heard of speakers burning out. I'm not saying it can't happen, but as you can see, that light drives you crazy here. Trying to get it where you can see it there. Okay. Okay. And then when you hit this, they all light up. See that? You got the the reason why it's happening is because the adapter is loose on here. It's I didn't push it in all the way. But this is what it is. This is what's going on with it. You turn it on. You can set the clock. Okay, these pop out, and you can do all your settings. You know what time you want to wake up, what time whatever. Well, you know what I mean. But you could set your clock at that way, and you push that down. But you see, this is your volume dial, right? I clicked on the AM FM radio thing. I'm not sure if there's a setting that's going on here. If the radio part is burnt out, I don't know. I can't say I don't know. I don't own one of these. I never had a Brookstone. I have a radio I've been using for like past 20 years. It works fine for me. But it has the iPod thing here, or iPad thing, whatever you plug it in. It has, when you click on the blue thing here, when you click it on, this adapter is not the greatest. See, it says over there, iPod. That's where you plug it in. Too bad this connection is not that good on this thing. There you go. All right. I don't know. I can't. I don't know if I'm not going to sell it for parts or anything like that, because, as far as I know, it keeps time pretty good, and you can set the clock on it, and you can set it. I just don't know about the sound, the music. I don't know if there's something I'm doing wrong with it, but I tried playing around with it. I'm not familiar with this here. So if you're interested in this here, it does keep time, but bear in mind that if you get it, I had a person, I just want to give you a quick story. I had a person buy a Magnavox CD player. And in the description, that's the plug keeps, I don't have it tight. The person gets it, after they order it, they bring it home, they turn it, they put it on. I get an email saying the unit doesn't work. Not the unit doesn't work, the CD player doesn't work. I need to send it back. Then she sends me, or he or she sends me a second email saying, oh, that's my fault, I didn't read the description. So, needless to say, it's on its way back. So what I'm trying to say, folks, is know what you're getting. That's why I do the videos, and that's why I'll put in the description as well. If you do buy this, unless there's something, a setting I'm not doing right here, I don't know. But you can see it lights up. I don't know if the radio component's burnt out of here. I don't know. I'm not an electronic technician. I can't tell you that there. But as you can see, the lights go on. The clock goes on. You can set, as far as I know. If you do decide to buy this for, if you know anything about it, or just for having a clock purpose, that's fine. It'll keep time. If you want to have something just to keep on there, it's got this the thing came out. It's got the subwoofer, well, whatever, a thing back here, and I think the speakers are on the side over here. Okay, speakers are on the side. I think they're speakers. I think you can see it even in the shadow over here. See it over here, right there. You can see. Yeah, you can see the speakers there. There's one there, and there's one over there. Why I can't get it to play the radio, I don't know. I'm not, like I said, I don't own one of these. But, if you're interested in it, I can't sell it for top dollar, but I'm not going to sell it for not working either. So that's up to you how you want to buy this. If you want to buy it, if you're a person that knows about it, how to work the thing over here. I was trying to play around with it, see how to get the radio to work, hitting the buttons, checking this out, checking that out. I couldn't get it to work, so I don't know. But this is what we got going on. And the last thing I just want to say in regards to any of the Christmas items, if you're interested in any of those Christmas items, like the Snoopy thing there and the records or whatever, if you're going to buy these things for gifts or for yourself, please order early, because, like I said, it takes time for the postal service to ship things out, and then you never know if we have bad weather over here. I'm in the East Coast here. I'm not saying we're going to have winter just yet, but it might delay things. So if you have anything that you want to order, any of those Christmas things or whatever, place your orders early. This way, the sooner you get them in, the sooner you get them out. And that's all I can tell you. And this is a kind of like a little sneak preview. If you are interested in these items, stop back tomorrow sometime, maybe in the afternoon, late in the afternoon, because I still gotta take photos and stuff like that, and descriptions. Stop by and check out. If you go to eBay, type in user ID RJ Pacini-com, C-O-M, and I'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions. And then if you need to email me for anything, it's rjpacini@verizon.net. And that's basically it. It's nighttime over here, signing off. Have a great night, and tomorrow hopefully we'll have everything online. And thank you again for stopping by. Take care. Have a good night. Bye.